All right, friends, it's Timon. We are back with Tony from I Am Longevity. That's right, friends. Gonna do a reaction video to Tony, I Am Longevity. So, I Am Longevity says the 4 million mitochondria scam. Nobody's calling out. Okay, interesting. Okay. They're mitochondria are the powerhouses of your body. Yes, okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back. July 31st, 2025. Today I watched a video from Dave Asprey. He had a gentleman named Thomas Benson, some kind of biologist that studies mitochondria.
Sure.
And something caught my eye. This is what Thomas Benson said in the video.
Is Tony using a filter again? He looks like he's using a filter again, man. I guess he's upset because people keep calling him out, like me. I mean, how could you be 60 and look the new 95? This doesn't make any sense. I thought he was all about longevity. This is really doesn't really look like youth. Well, this definitely ain't youthgevity. I don't know about longevity, bro, but this ain't youthgevity, that's for sure.
He said he could take mitochondria for
You gotta love that hair, though.
90-year-old, put it in his magic machine, magic blender that he created. He's going to change the mitochondria back to 20 or 30 years old.
Well, I do know that if you eat animal muscle or meat, you ingest these mitochondria, but they're not passed on to you. That's the one thing I know about that. Well, it doesn't need to be passed on because your body should regenerate through something called biogenesis, right? I mean, what are mitochondria? They're passed on through the egg from the mother. So you get them from your mom. Hopefully, she's a healthy mom. You want to have a good, strong, healthy mom to have those mitochondria passed on. Yes,
Take that new mitochondria, youthful mitochondria, shoot it back in the 90-year-old. He's trying to average the 90-year-old man.
Yeah, because they're trying to do something by artificial means. Okay, Tony, just like what you're doing, a lot of the stuff you're doing, artificial. Me personally, I like natural things. I don't want to do anything artificial. But people, I mean, you get a lot of people out there. It's not their fault. They have been conditioned a certain way to keep doing things artificially. And I don't blame them because we're all in the same boat. We're all slaves. We're all peasants and slaves. That's all we are. It's unfortunate. It's hard to break out of this programming.
To 6 years old, and maybe this 90-year-old can maintain the body of a 60-year-old until he's 100 years old. Sounds
like
good,
you.
Right?
Our goal is to build an external
like Tony
bioreactor and to take somebody who's 85, 90 years old and take their
That's Tony, 95 years old. Take him and do what?
mitochondria. And actually what we're doing is we're taking their stem cells.
Okay.
We take them from their body, but they have damaged old mitochondria. I have to find a way to reverse the age of the mitochondria to make them 20 or 30 or something.
And how do you do that exactly? I'm really interested. This is curious.
Then you try to push as many of those as you can into the 90-year-old body, and then you end up with maybe 60 on average. We're going to be 60 up until we're 100.
Mr. Thomas Benson.
60 on average. Maybe what he's talking about is like when they're sharing blood between these family people and you get young blood and old blood and then you kind of turn young. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's like animals, bro. You want to eat young animals. You don't want to eat old meat, old animals. This is very low nutrients in old animals. You want to have them young. They're all intact. That's why you want to drink the blood. Here's the thing. If you want healthy blood, drink animal blood. Do you want healthy ligaments and tendons? Eat ligaments and tendons. You want cartilage? Eat cartilage. Healthy cartilage. You want healthy bone? I don't know. Eat some bone marrow, whatever. You want healthy skin? Collagen, right? Skin. Eat the animal skin. Healthy muscles? Eat muscle meat. You want a healthy heart? Eat liver, kidneys, whatever. Okay? This isn't rocket science, bro. Come on.
Where in the world, and you're a PhD, where in the world do you get this sci-fi Twilight Zone nonsense from?
He's not. He's making a claim. He hasn't said any. He's not saying that we're doing that. It's an idea that they could. Remember, whatever humans think of, they can do. They can accomplish in this reality, I guess, right?
Mitochondria, I'm not even a PhD. Mitochondria is not 90 years old. It turns over. Mitochondria biogenesis.
I think he was talking about a 90-year-old person, but okay, whatever. I could be mistaken. I'm not sure. Yeah, we already know it turns over, Tony.
Well, it has like half a life of 14 days.
Right, yeah.
After 28 days, you have a new mitochondria.
Okay.
So if he takes mitochondria from a 90-year-old man,
it's new, but it's working like an old mitochondria, possibly. I don't know.
He's not 90 years old.
Okay.
It's 14 days, 28 days, maybe a couple of months old at the most.
Yeah, just like your progenitor cells, they're aged. They're aged, man. I don't know. If you put new progenitor cells in you start getting young, right? It's like your son's blood. If you put your son's blood in your body, apparently it makes you younger. See what I mean, Tony? But Tony's stupid. He can't really. He's not open-minded. He's not broad to really, see these things, I guess. I don't know, whatever. He's all gung-ho about his crazy jumping around and eating this soup stuff, whatever he's eating, this crap.
So what's he going to do? Put it in his magic machine, spin it, and turn it back a couple hours and shoot it back in the old man, and the old man turns 60.
I'm curious. When was the last time you think he ate some kidney or liver or beef heart? Beef neck, maybe made some collagen soups. How about some beef blood, raw beef blood? You think he ever drank that? Any of these things, you think he's done any of these things? Other than eat muscle meat and chicken and broccoli and rice.
He's old. Interesting. Look.
Yeah.
This is the stuff you see.
Man, I'm just joking around. People, come on out there. People too serious, man.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm making this video, because this guy's not an influencer. He's not someone where you read a study. He's
not an influencer? Read a study, okay.
He's a PhD making these bold claims that he's going to take a...
That's all they are. They're ideas, claims, ideas, whatever you want to call them. So what? You can make any claim you want. I can make a claim too. See, look. My experience tells me, my instincts and experience tells me, if you eat all the animal organs and parts of the animal that you're supposed to, which nobody does out there, well, that should typically keep you young and regenerate you. Yeah, especially eating young animals, healthy young animals. Yes. All right. There's my bold claim. See, is that a bad thing to do that? No. Can I prove it? Well, I don't have any studies on it. Unfortunately, we don't have somebody where we put them there to the test, here, got to eat the entire animal and keep doing that for the rest of your life. Okay.
90-year-old mitochondria.
The only way we can test that is we go back in time, we find some bodies, we do a test on their body, and we see what they ate. And most of them they ate animals. They did tests. They ate animals. Their teeth were all intact. I wonder why. How come people's teeth today are not intact, but people in the past, their teeth were intact? They even still were intact up to the 17th century. That's a very interesting thought. Why is that? What were they doing differently than we were doing today? And what causes your teeth to rot and, lose your teeth and whatever? Slave food diet. Get it? Yeah. It's kind of obvious on the face of it, right? Yeah.
It back to 20 years old.
Okay.
The mitochondria cannot turn back 70 years because there's no such thing as a mitochondria 90 years old.
You'd have to turn back the entire body, so then everything would match up. That's in my experience, and science kind of corroborates that stuff. But whatever, man.
Is this a joke? I mean, this is like, I don't know, biology 101?
Yeah.
Not even 101.
Sure.
Mitochondria turns over. Here's a study right here. Bulk mitochondria protein turnover, 14 days. I mean, how is he going to turn a 14-day-old mitochondria, even a 2-month-old?
I don't know how he's going to do it. It's a proposal. You get it, man. He hasn't done it yet. Until he does it, then he can say, this is how it's done. He's making a proposal that we could do this and that. Well, they could do that. He knows. Here's the thing. They could do that, but they haven't done it yet. But will he do it? Possibly, yeah. And then when he does do it, he's done it. But they already know that they can do a lot of things, even though they haven't done it yet, because whatever test they're doing there provides them with this info stating that they can't do that. So it must be possible. Everything and anything in this reality is possible.
Mitochondria, back 70 years, it's going to go negative? What's going on here? Then later on, he says in the video, Dave Asprey asked him something about...
Look, man, if a man can walk on water and fly into outer space, into the clouds, and to go fly somewhere into space, and cure the sick and raise people from the dead and all that, then I don't see how this is impossible for some guy that says he can move some mitochondria into another body and do this, that, whatever, and the other thing. I don't know. You get it, man?
Maybe we could take mitochondria from a super athlete and shoot it in us, and we'll have some kind of superpowers or something like that. I mean, seriously, think about
superpowers like Jesus Christ, superstar.
this. Right. You shoot mitochondria from an athlete, a super athlete inside you. You actually believe?
Yes. Okay.
That you're gonna transfer everything, the mechanics, the VO2 max, everything.
Again, it's been transferred since you were born from your mom to egg. As far as I know, yeah. It's a genetic thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, even the ACNT3 gene, whatever they talk about, sometimes you can figure that out. It's like, why do I have these very good athletic abilities? Well, because you may be carrying that gene. Then you look it up and it tells you, oh, yeah, you carry this gene, whatever, sporty gene, yada, 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 yada. A bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Everything just because you transfer the mitochondria?
If it's okay to fix mitochondria that have some problems and reintroduce them, can I take...
I remember this guy, yeah. I think that's what he's talking about. Maybe you fucked the mitochondria by eating the slave food diet, the peasant slave food diet. And so they became dysfunctional after 40, they've become dysfunctional. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to become dysfunctional, get fucked by the slave food diet. Not it's going to happen to them. It depends. If you eat large amounts, it's a possibility. But if you keep it to a minimum and whatever it is you're doing there, you may get by, you know what I mean? But again, you're still going to shorten your lifespan. Just look at yourself in the mirror. See what I mean? You've shortened your lifespan. You've deteriorated. You're looking like the mummy in Egypt. Get it, man? So, but regardless of that, man, they're one of the things that keep you young, these mitochondria. So you want to keep them functional. Yeah, definitely. You don't want them dysfunctional. I think that's what he means. So they could put in these functional mitochondria. They can replace them or something. I don't know.
My perfectly good mitochondria, give them some superpowers and then introduce them back in?
Maybe 50 years from now.
Right.
Mitochondria, in other words, he also said he took mitochondria, spun it in the machine, put it back in the mouse. The mouse instantly got 30% stronger and 30% smarter.
I think he said, like, giving people progenitor cells, injecting them with these progenitor cells, the stem cells. They can, I don't know, inject you with mitochondria, new mitochondria from a healthy animal or whatever, get it, a healthy person. And so maybe that would restore your mitochondria, make them healthy again. Who the hell knows? I don't know. But if you become dysfunctional because you've corrupted your mitochondria, you're done, dude. You're done.
Can I take a mouse and give it, and we do this all the time, give them a whole bunch of mitochondria and maybe exosomes too.
Okay,
and
I forgot to mention that. They do a lot of tests on these rats and mice, and so they know that they work on these so-called mammals and things, okay? Now, do they work in humans? It's a possibility. It should work the same, but they'd have to do tests.
Can I look a month later and see that mouse has become 30% stronger and 30% better cognition and can knock out sepsis? And we've done all three of those things. We've done strength, we've done cognition, and we've done immune system function, and they all work.
I believe him.
So, tell me, what did you do Mitochondria doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't give you muscle.
You're wrong. He just said it made the mouse stronger. He is not talking about humans. He said they ran these tests on a mouse and they observed the mouse. The mouse was stronger and I guess faster and whatever and healthier and stronger, whatever.
So all it does is ATP. It gives you energy.
No, it doesn't. This is where Tony thinks he actually knows something. He's not a scientist, man. He's like, no, it doesn't. It just processes ATP energy. No, it makes you strong, mitochondria. If your mitochondria it becomes dysfunctional, you become weak. You'll start tripping and falling down. So Tony's wrong because if you have healthy mitochondria, you restore yourself. Your strength is restored like it was in your youth. That's what the scientist is talking about. They restored the mouse, right, back to its youthful whatever, and it's now strong again like it was when it was young. See what I mean?
It gives you more energy. It doesn't make you stronger.
Sure it does.
You need motor units for that.
No, you don't.
Mitochondria does not control.
That's not true. He's wrong. Motor units are good to have. Now, they help you. Do they make you stronger physically? Do they make you physically, your body physically stronger? They increase in number. They help you lift a heavy weight, but that doesn't mean you're physically big and strong. You're wrong. Tony's all over the place. He's stupid. He doesn't know anything. Man, motor units do not build muscles. They don't make you big and strong. Okay, dude? You can recruit them. They can do a bunch of stuff. They can help you lift things and move things around if you recruit them by practicing. By recruiting them, by pulling stuff or doing things, pushing things. Mitochondria does make you strong because if they're dysfunctional, you'll become weak.
Does not control motor units, number one. Number two, how does he know the mouse was 30% smarter? What did he give it?
I think he's obsessed with motor units.
He gave it an IQ test.
He observed it. He made a study, you dumbass.
He's making these claims. Look,
no, he's not making claims. He did a test. What fucking part did you not understand? He said, we've done a test on these mice, okay? And this was our observations.
I haven't been making any videos. I've been taking a little break, but I had to make this one because this guy's going to, well, God, he's having podcasts and so many channels, and nobody questions this. How do you convert?
I'm questioning you.
A freaking mitochondria that's 14 days old, even 2 months old, back 70 years.
That's not what he's talking about, man. Holy shit, bro. He's putting in new functional mitochondria. He's putting them in this mouse. I guess it's an old mouse. I don't know. I didn't even read the study. I don't know what it is, okay? I have an idea, okay? I don't know if this is for sure, but it seems, on the face of it, it seems that they put in mitochondria from a younger mouse into an older mouse, okay? And it became stronger without ... Okay, get it? You get it, dude.
Mitochondria turns over every month, every couple of months.
Yes, but they age, you fucker. They fucking age like you, motherfucker. You're 60 and you look like 95. Shut the fuck up.
Baby stuff. This is common sense. There's no such thing as a 90-year-old mitochondria.
Yes, there is.
This is crazy.
Yes, there is. It's right in front of me. It's called you fucking. You're fucking 95 years old. You mummy.
And this guy, he's trying to get millions to a spot. I'm done. Have a wonderful day. I will see you soon in some very, very interesting videos that, of course, no one ever spoke about. Stay tuned.
How can anybody believe anything that this guy says? Gee Christ, man. Jesus, he's like off on a tangent. This stupid motor unit shit. Motor units do not make you stronger. They make you better at moving objects around on this planet. That's what they do. All right? Now, your muscle makes you stronger. A combination with your nervous system, your muscle, Because you need physical, man. Motor units, you can't see them, touch them, or taste them, but muscles, you can see them, touch them, and taste them. Get it? Because they're there. So the motor units reside in the muscle. Get it? But without any muscle, motor units cannot be there. They wouldn't exist. Get it, dude? So yeah, you recruit motor units. Now they help you. They can aid you in moving things, opening things, and stuff. Now you can equate that with strength if you want to call that, for sure, on this planet, right? But they do not make you physically bigger and stronger. The more muscle you get bigger and stronger, and then those motor units can proliferate in the extra fibers that you have. Okay, and whatever. Nervous system. It's a combination of everything. Man, Jesus Christ. Whatever, man. I'll see you in the next one. Tell us what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Tony is really out to lunch, man.